So, every week we try to pick a new hot topic or product or concept or sales program to try and help our agents get a foot ahead of the competition. That's the name of the game, and that's one of the benefits by working with Levinson and Associates is we're out there every day trying to find new programs to help you make more sales, and that includes incorporating all of the best technology that's available for life insurance agents. And we know how it is, and you don't need to go in your pocket and spend another $50 a month for a website, another $65 for a CRM tool. So we try to bring everything to you at no charge, just as another benefit by working with Levinson and Associates. And that's our promise to you, and I think that over the years, that's what's really separated us apart from our competition, is that we don't want to just provide the great product, service, and compensation. We also want to provide a complete turnkey platform so our agents have a foot over the competition. That's the name of the game, and we know that you can have the best products in the world, the best commissions in the world. If you don't have a reason to tell your story, or if you don't have a prospect to speak to, then it doesn't make a difference, okay? Who's going to buy that great product? Nobody. So we feel that we've put together a great platform that you're going to hear about today, and we've built on top of this platform over the years, and we're constantly making it better and better with new technology advancements that are available in the industry. So we're going to touch on a bunch of different tools, technology, and programs, lead programs. What I would suggest is we're going to move pretty quickly. So I would just take out a pen and paper, and if you see anything that interests you, jot down a note, and we can circle back at the end of the call, either by phone or email, and we will get you up to speed with whatever it is that you want to know more about. So, everything is available today, and we have so many agents that come to us and say, oh my gosh, I've been with you guys for 5 years now, and I didn't know you had a $400 a year exclusive E&O policy. I've been paying $700, and I really, could have saved thousands of dollars if I would have known about this. So that's kind of the whole reason why we wanted to put this together today. So yeah, like I said, take out a pen and paper, jot down any notes, because we're going to move pretty quickly. We have a lot to cover in a short amount of time. So with that said, I'm going to introduce Joseph Loughran. He's going to talk about our upcoming training webinars, which is what you're on right now, and then we're going to move forward. Joe?
Thanks, Bill. As usual, today's session will be recorded, so everybody will be able to receive an email with a link this afternoon. It'll actually have a link to view today's recorded session, so you can go back, listen to different items if you happen to miss something. In addition to that, in the email you'll receive this afternoon, there will be links and attachments to every single slide that we cover. So you'll have all the material this afternoon at your fingertips. I do want to cover some upcoming training sessions. You can actually go to CarrieLevinson.com to register for any one of these training sessions. You can also view all the recordings, and you can register by viewing our training calendar, which is on the right-hand side. I do want to mention on Friday, which is tomorrow, at 11 a.m. Eastern, we have a training on the Phoenix Life SalesNet agent website that's covering sales concepts, illustration software, and it's going to run for about 45 minutes. On Monday, which is the 6th, we have a very special webinar. It is on our exclusive mortgage lead program. It's at 2 p.m. Eastern. We have some great fourth quarter discount pricing that we're rolling out. That's going to be even better than the existing co-op pricing on that mortgage lead program. So definitely keep your eyes peeled for that. And then on Thursday of next week at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, we have a training on the Phoenix Remembrance Life product. That is a one-of-a-kind whole life product that actually has a no-cost critical illness rider included in it. Again, you can go to CarrieLevinson.com to register for any one of these sessions, or you can check out the YouTube channel. If you go to YouTube and type in Levinson and then the number 1, you'll have access to about 75 to 80 different training recorded sessions.
Okay, thank you, Joe. So it's that time of year again where we introduce and launch our annual Agent Expo. So definitely jot this down. The date is April 24th next year, 2015. This is complimentary for all Levinson agents to attend. And then what we did to even spice this up a little more and also be able to allow our agents to come in from other parts of the country is we set different qualification levels. So in other words, you can qualify for a free night at our beachfront location all the way to a complete free weekend at our beachfront location and round-trip airfare from anywhere in the country. And the best part is all life and annuity premium all counts towards this premium qualification number. So that's very, very important. And for a limited time, in fact, you're going to see an email come out this week. For a limited time, if you register, I think we're running it for about a week or two, but if you register right away for our expo, then you get a premium credit, so you get a big head start versus the other Levinson agents, if you will. So keep your eyes peeled for that. This will be a day that you will not forget. It is built around you and new sales ideas and concepts that you can take away from the event and start using that evening to make more sales. Okay, you're not going to just hear about all the top companies and what their financials and ratings look like. No, this is built around you to help you get in the door to tell your story. Okay, that's the name of the game. We're bringing in a keynote motivational speaker at the end of the day. Of course, we have complimentary breakfast, lunch, snacks throughout the day, and the location is awesome. It's right on the sand, directly on the ocean in South Florida, so it'll be a great time for you to escape the winter and make it down to South Florida. So don't forget, April 24th, 2015. Okay, so moving forward, Levinson in the news. Now, these are a couple of articles that we were featured in, and we're very proud of this. And again, this just shows how Levinson and Associates is changing the way a typical insurance agent does business by combining today's technology. So this is huge, okay? Like I said earlier, the days of agents just having a great contract and great product, those days are over. You need more than that. And we understand that, okay? We want you to look at us as like years and years ago. The way that an agent got started is they went to a MetLife or a Mass Mutual. They became captive. They made 25% commission, but the agency or carrier gave them all the tools they needed to make sales and give them all the training materials. So we wanted to kind of have that same feel or image of that captive agency, if you will, but you're 100% independent. So you have all of the benefits of working with a captive agency because we're giving you all of the tools, lead programs, and sales platforms to make more sales, but you're getting the convenience of those high commission contracts. And most important, you're 100% independent, meaning even if you needed a release, we give you that at any time, so you're not captive in any way, shape, or form. On the left side, we were featured on Insurance Newsnet. And that is, if you look at the top left corner, iGenius defines the evolution of agent-friendly tech tools. We're very proud of that. On the right side, this is kind of our claim to fame, if you will. This was featured on MSNBC.com, and it talks about how Levinson and Associates adopts today's technology and changes the way a life insurance agent conducts business. So we have both of these articles on our website. In fact, we can email them out to all participants on today's call. But we're very proud of that, obviously, and we hope you see why we think that the iGenius platform is so important, and there's so much value added, in my opinion. Okay, Joe's going to talk about some of the bullets. This is where we're going to move pretty quickly, so jot down anything that you find interesting, and we'll move forward. Joe?
Thanks, Bill. Obviously, we're going to be covering a lot of these items on today's call. I just wanted to show everything in one slide so everybody can kind of get an idea of all the different features that are available. And I really wanted to stress 2 points before we move forward. The first is we have about 16 full-time staff members in our office here. We provide what I think is one of the best full back office supports, including the agent resource websites, which we're going to be going through. We're also family-owned and operated since 1972. So I just wanted to stress, aside from all these benefits that you're going to be receiving by working with our office, any question, no matter how small, we're here to help you. We're open actually till 7 p.m. Eastern every single day. When you call into our office, there's no recording or push 1 for this department. You're always going to be talking to a live person. And I think that's especially important because, unfortunately, in today's industry, a lot of that old-fashioned service has kind of fallen by the wayside. And that's one thing that we really stand behind. We really want to stress that that is something that is very important to us. And I think that any agent that works with us will agree that that's something we try to achieve on a daily basis. So we're going to get into all these different bullet points, but I just wanted to stress those two as we move forward.
Okay, thank you, Joe. So we put together a incentive program for all agents that are out in the field. So if you're licensed, this applies to you. Okay, we understand you have other relationships with IMOs or our competitors, which is fine. Okay, we have no problem. If you want to work with us with a few carriers and you have other contracts outside of Levinson, we have no problem with that. Okay, just note a few things. We have a few exclusive programs that are only available through Levinson and Associates. So, for example, if there is a annuity carrier or a life carrier that you would like to either dual appoint or take out a new number with Levinson, okay, we threw a little incentive in. What we did is we said, okay, we're going to give you at least the same commission that you're getting now. Most times it's actually 5 to 10% higher, but we're going to give you at least, we guarantee at least the same, plus we're going to give you $100 cash with every new piece of business or application. Okay, so in other words, let's just use an example. You're writing right now with Lincoln Financial, and you say, you know what, I want to place my Lincoln business with Levinson. Most cases, you get another 5 to 10%, but at least we'll guarantee that we match it, and you'll get $100 cash as soon as your first app places. And then what we did to sweeten the pot, if there's 2 carriers, okay, and this is life and annuity. So if there's 2 carriers and you place 2 apps, you get $250 cash, plus we're probably going to, either match or beat your current contract. And again, 3 carriers, 3 new applications, $400 cash. In most cases, we're going to beat your existing contract. So there is no reason to not move your contracts. And again, for example, we have our scholarship program where, let's just say you're working with another agency. I don't care what carrier it is, you don't have access to the scholarship program. So that would behoove you to get either dual appointed or contracted through Levinson with that carrier or carriers. So we just threw a little extra incentive to sweeten the pot. So if there's a company you're interested in, just let us know, and anyone on the marketing team can help you with that. Okay, so we're going to talk about some of our tools that make up the iGenius platform. The first one is a must-have for every insurance agent. I don't care who you are, where you are. As soon as you meet someone, it could be at the supermarket, it could be at a Miami Heat basketball game, introduce yourself, okay? And you always say, I'm an insurance agent here locally in South Florida or whatever area that you're in, okay? And 9 out of 10 times people say, oh my gosh, I've been meaning to get life insurance, and I always thought it was really expensive. Well, you can now say, well, actually, I can pull up a quote for you. You can pull out your iPhone or any smartphone. You pull up the Levinson app, run an instant quote, and show that person, hey, for a 37-year-old female, $100,000, 20-year term guaranteed is only $18 a month. And turn your phone around and show them. And usually they say, wow, $18 a month. I thought it was so much more expensive. Then you can email the quote, follow up, and make the sale. This is a no-brainer. It's all done in real time. It's free, okay? There's no reason why you shouldn't be talking about what you do, okay? This is your career, folks. You need to always bring this up, and now you have the tools to run quotes instantly and turn your cell phone around and show them. Okay, and what's so neat, on the bottom, we have the Me Again app. So as soon as you meet that person, you grab their business card. Always exchange business cards, right? That's Business 101. When you get their business card, you take a quick picture with your any smartphone or iPhone. Take a picture, and instantly the Me Again software takes all of that contact info, throws it into your cell phone as a new contact, and then sends out an automated letter to that person, sends them a Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter invite to all of your social media pages. So what is this doing for you? It's keeping your name in front of these prospects. So even if they don't buy today, you're going to drip on them every month. They're going to hear about you in one way, shape, or another through Me Again software. Okay, this is free. It's basically a CRM tool for your cell phone or your desktop or both. And then you can create folders within the Me Again application. Okay, if you're working a home show, or let's just say maybe you're talking at a neighborhood HOA meeting, okay, you can start a HOA folder and keep everyone organized in these folders. It's just a great way to keep your name in front of prospects, and we all know that's the name of the game to sell more life insurance. Okay, let's move forward here, Joe. Okay, this is our infamous exclusive mortgage lead program. I say infamous because we are very careful on bringing any lead programs to our agents unless we know that they work. About 2 years ago, we teamed up actually with one of our GAs, who's a personal friend of my father's, who's now semi-retired. And we launched the program to a handful of agents just to make sure that we knew the program worked. We wanted to kind of go through like a proof of concept phase, if you will, and it worked wonderful. So little by little, we have brought on more and more agents. Today, we have hundreds of agents who order every single week. This is an awesome program. Okay, it's not for everybody, but if you're willing to put the time in, you have a good CRM follow-up system, the program works, I promise you. Okay, just a few bullets I'll run through. No shared leads. They're exclusive to every agent. We place the order every Monday. By Tuesday before closing time, you receive your order. They're $18 a piece, okay, and then every order of 10, you get 2 free leads. Now, we have a special deal going on, a fourth quarter blitz, if you will. We have 15 leads, okay, and you get 3 free leads, and they come out to $16. Then at 20 leads, you get 4 free leads, which come out to $14 per lead. So we're running this special. The 10 lead price is the same. On 15 and 20, you get the nice discount. There's no minimum order. So in other words, if you want to try it out one week, you're not obligated to keep ordering every week. We don't charge your credit card every week. You basically go at your own will. And again, leads are delivered by Tuesday, the end of the day, so before 7 p.m. And the only thing we ask is every time you order, it does cost us a few dollars. It's a co-op deal. So the only thing we ask is that any business that gets written must be placed back through Levinson and Associates. And that's just a common sense deal because we're spending the time and money to make this happen for you. We would expect in return the business comes back through Levinson. Okay, we have a brand new exclusive final expense lead program we just launched a couple weeks ago. I'll let Joe talk about this and we'll move forward. Joe?
Thanks, Bill. Yeah, the new final expense program is pretty unique. It's actually sponsored by Transamerica, and we at Levinson and Associates are actually co-opting the program as well to help get the cost down. So this is a pretty neat program. It is a direct mail campaign to where you're actually sending out 1,000 mailers, and Transamerica does all the work behind the scenes for you. The cost is $322 per 1,000. The way this works is as long as your order form is in by noon Eastern on Wednesday, all those orders are sent out the following Thursday, which is 6 business days later. And then after about 2 weeks of that mail drop, you start to receive responses from those clients. What I love about this direct mail campaign is that you can actually submit your request to our office, actually send us various zip codes, different age brackets, income amounts, household net worth. We'll actually do the research for you and actually send you a solicitation history of those zip codes. So you can know ahead of time, based on historical numbers and the population, what percentage or how many people in those zip codes are going to meet the clientele criteria that you're looking for. It also will give you a historical count of what type of return other agents have received in the past. They're not mailing to the same people twice, so these are exclusive leads that you'll be receiving. The other great thing is that this is a Transamerica sponsored program. So not only do the clients receive a marketing piece that's branded to the carrier, which holds a lot of weight, but you can also get a much higher response because it's something that has the carrier name on it. So this is a brand new program. We just rolled it out about a week and a half ago. We will email out the form. Of course, you do have to have an active code with Transamerica. They do not require new business to get up and running. So if you're interested, we can get you the actual appointment paperwork with Transamerica, or you can use our online licensing platform, and we can start ordering as soon as they issue you that agent code. The other co-op final expense mailer piece we have is on my next slide. It's actually through a company called Legacy Safeguard. This is an amazing program to help get in front of new clients. This program is a little bit different. It costs $420 per 1,000 mailers. If you haven't heard of the Legacy Safeguard program, I definitely think it's worth time visiting the CarrieLevinson.com website. We've got training videos. This is a one-of-a-kind program that provides every single one of these bullets that you see on the right-hand side. These are no-cost benefits you can actually provide to your clients. So you're going to be able to go into a client's house or even send them a mailer that talks about all these benefits. So imagine being able to present a final expense product that actually has all these benefits included. So not only is your client getting a death benefit, but they're also getting, let's say, for example, bereavement travel assistance for the beneficiaries. They'll actually help the surviving beneficiaries negotiate the price of that funeral cost. So they're going to have advocates on their side. You can actually have discounts on estate planning and legal documents, access to an estate planning attorney. So there's a lot of benefits that come to that client at no cost that are going to help them feel more comfortable purchasing this policy. The other great thing about Legacy Safeguard is that they even have DVDs and CDs that you can actually play to help transition into the sale. So we actually have kits in the office. If you're interested, we can send one out to you. It has everything from mailers to an actual telephone script to help get you in the door of that client to discuss this Legacy Safeguard program. But it is one-of-a-kind final expense platform that's available today.
Yeah, just think of this, if you're either involved in the final expense market or you want to get involved in the final expense market, that is a complete A to Z sales platform to help you speak to clients more intelligently and give you all of the tools to make the sales pre and post-sale. So it really turns you into a final expense expert, if you will. So let us know if you're interested. Like Joe said, we have a DVD we can mail out to you that has all of the training material included. Okay, so this was last month, Broker World Magazine. This talks about Levinson and Associates and our exclusive products that are only available through us. So on the left side, you're going to see Lightning Issue Term, which we actually trademarked this product. It is awesome. It's the only product in the world on the independent side that is completely client-driven. So what this means, very simply, you get appointed, you get a custom link that's just for you. You take that link, you can put it on your website, you can email blast it out, you can put it on your Facebook page. The whole point is to drive traffic and clients to the link, okay? From that link, your client can run a quote. They can sign up instantly in less than 3 minutes. They get approved instantly. The policy gets mailed directly to the client within 48 hours. Every policy comes with a $5,000 scholarship at no additional charge to the client. That's huge, okay? If you know any mortgage companies or health agencies, or maybe you have a big health book yourself, this is a great supplemental product that you can add on. You can also email blast it out to thousands of clients that maybe bought a health policy or maybe bought a homeowner's or auto policy from you. So just one of those great add-ons, and with today's technology and the way the industry is changing, I promise that you are going to see a lot of the smaller face amount policies sold with this type of platform. So just know you're the first one out of the gate with this, and you can bring in agents, you can sell it yourself. It's totally up to you. We own the rights to it, and I'll just give you a quick example. Sample quote there in yellow, 39 male smoker, $100,000, 30 years of guaranteed level term, $24.50 per month. That's $100,000, a 30-year term, $24 a month with a $5,000 scholarship. That is huge. Best part, all agents get double-digit guaranteed lifetime renewals, okay? We all know the days of renewals are pretty much gone, so this is going to give you double-digit lifetime renewals as long as that policy stays in force. On the right side, University Plus. We've all heard of the Gerber Grow Up Plan, okay? Excellent concept, excellent name. They market on most cable TV stations. They're all over the place. We love the concept. What we don't love is the product is a modified endowment contract. What that means is, let's say when the $20,000 comes out to be used for little Johnny's 4-year tuition, that $20,000 is taxed as ordinary income, okay, which can mean anywhere from $4,000 to $7,000 off that 20 grand for Johnny's education. Well, we were able to put a whole life product together that has very similar premium, 2 to 3 times higher cash value, 2 to 3 times higher death benefit, but the best part is when that 20 grand comes out, our product is a non-MEC, so that $20,000 is not taxable. Plus, if you would like to continue the policy for the rest of Johnny's life, that's fine too, as long as you want to keep paying the guaranteed level premiums. And our policy comes with 1 free year tuition to any of our 335 colleges across the country. So here you're getting the $20,000 plus 1 free year tuition plus a whole life product that can go on forever at the same price. So it's a no-brainer. That's University Plus. We've put together marketing brochures and rate cards for you. If you're interested, we can mail those out to you as soon as possible. So let us know. We'll get you up and running. Okay, moving forward, so another huge differentiator by working with Levinson is our exclusive scholarship platform. Now, the way this works, and this actually was an article that they did on me last year on Insurance Newsnet magazine, and it talks about the college scholarship platform and how you can turn it into a college planning lead machine. So all of our cash value products with Assurity Life, Kansas City Life, plus Lightning Term comes with this free scholarship. It's up to 1 free year tuition. And the example that I use with this, and we're going to dive in just a few more slides, if Joe is an agent and I'm an agent, okay, and we're both pitching a 20-year return of premium term to the same client, okay, Joe's using ING, let's just say, for example, and I'm using, say, Kansas City Life. I'm giving the client 1 free year tuition at any of our 335 colleges across the country. The premium is neck and neck. The product works exactly the same, but I'm giving this little value-added feature that Joe can't give. Who is the client going to buy from? Even if they like Joe a little better, they're going to buy from me every time, okay? So you need to really get your hands around this. We're here to help you. We put together the marketing material to help you get your foot in the door and help you understand the entire program. But that is huge. And again, it's no cost to the client. There's no commission reduction. So it's really a no-brainer in my opinion. So Joe's going to talk about how this works, and then we'll move forward. Joe?
Thanks, Bill. Yeah, so I'll touch briefly on the tuition reward program. You know, what's so neat is this program doesn't cost you as an agent or your clients a penny. It basically allows you to offer guaranteed scholarships to any family member of your client, whether it's a child, grandchild, niece, or nephew. Currently, there's about 334 plus participating colleges in just over 45 states. Last year, we added 18 new colleges. The total scholarships that were awarded last year was just under $23 million, which is a huge number when you look at it. What's so great about this program is these reward points that you're giving your clients in scholarships are discounts off of the actual cost of any one of those colleges. So the maximum amount that your client can receive is up to 1 free year of college tuition. Looking at the majority of students in today's environment, a lot of them have college loans. So imagine not having to pay for 1 whole year of college education, plus all the interest they're going to save by not having to pay off that student loan over their subsequent working years. So this program is really positioned to help clients combat the rising cost of college education. You're also going to create customers for life, and an ongoing stream. What I mean by that is a multi-generational stream of referrals. So if you work with a client and they have children and grandchildren that you're helping afford college education, in most scenarios, not only are policies being written on the parents or grandparents, but also being written on the children and grandchildren. So you're creating clients for down the road as they get older and mature. They're going to need those policies to be reviewed and even purchase additional policies for their children and grandchildren. So it's a great way to get your foot in the door and really help out people. Like Bill mentioned, we've got some great consumer marketing pieces. Just real quickly, we've got trifold brochures that are also available in Spanish. We have email templates, college certificates. We even have consumer marketing pieces. You'll see in the top corner, Professor 101 series. These are actually quarterly email blasts or newsletters that you can actually send out to clients. So everything is there for you to be able to turn the key and start marketing this platform. Another great point I'll make before I move on is that you can actually offer clients a free 500-point scholarship just for talking to you about the program. So if you explain it to them and they don't end up purchasing anything, you can give them a free $500 scholarship. You can also give them another $500 scholarship for any referral. So it's one of the best referral systems that I've seen in the entire industry. So all this material is available today, and of course we'll be sending it out at the end of today's call. Another great resource to access all this material is the CarrieLevinson.com website. I've got a screenshot here. This is CarrieLevinson.com. If you're not currently set up, you can actually click the register button on the top. You can create your own username and password and actually get in instantly. So to access the website, you'll basically click the login button. Once you log into the website, we've actually set up a single sign-on platform, which means once you log in, you have access to every single section of the website. So you don't have to remember multiple usernames, multiple passwords. Everything is there for you by signing in with one ID and password, which, of course, makes things very easy. Once you get into the website, we've got a lot of great material on here. I definitely recommend spending a little bit of time and going through the website. I'm going to cover it very briefly here. Underneath the product tab, we've got everything from product guides, height and weight charts, underwriting guidelines. We even have a quote tab where you can run your own quote for term or universal life. You can also request a quote underneath that quote tab. So let's say you're meeting a client next week and you're looking to compare multiple disability income or annuity products or IUL products. You can request that quote. Our marketing team will run those illustrations for you and actually send everything over to you that same day. We also have a great tab underneath the forms section. You can access all the online applications that we have. You can even access the e-policy delivery system or maybe even just pull some paper forms. The agent tool tab, that's where you're going to find everything that we're covering today, from the mobile quoting engine to the CRM platform to our E&O policy. All that material is available there. We also have a marketing and client material tab. What we've done to make things easy is we've actually pulled all the material from every single carrier's website and put it on our website. So that way, if you're not appointed with a carrier or you just don't feel like going to 15 different websites, you can log into CarrieLevinson.com, go to that marketing section, and actually look at all the product guides, all the brochures, and if you'd like to order some, let us know. We can actually order that customized material directly from that insurance company. In addition, we have a great underwriting tab. We've got impaired risk forms. We even have a 24/7 online underwriting tool called X-Ray. We're going to get into that in a couple slides. We have a great online contracting platform. You'll see towards the bottom it says online contracting in red. What's great about this is before this program, you literally had to print up all the different appointment forms for every carrier you wanted to use. With this online system, you literally enter in your information one time. It saves all your data. At any point in time you'd like to add a new insurance carrier, all you have to do is log into the website, go to that section, check off that carrier, and hit submit. We take care of everything. You don't have to submit any new paperwork because all your data is already saved inside the system. So that's going to save you a lot of time and probably a couple trees in the process. We also have a great hierarchy tracking tool, which you'll see is all the way over on the top right-hand side. This is great if you have downline agents or you're looking to bring on additional agents in your agency. You can view every single case, whether it's pending, a placed case, or whether it was closed or declined. You can also read the notes from our case managers and the underwriters on every single policy. Another great thing to do is run a list of clients you've written in the past, go back to those clients and market different products and services to them. You can also look at your state appointment license. You can view your carrier codes. You can access carrier software as well. So that is our 24/7 case support. Another great thing about that case status tab is you can actually pull up one of your cases and send a note to the case manager inside of our office on that specific case. So it could be anything from asking to have the underwriter expedite the offer or maybe increase the death benefit amount. All that can be handled through one single website. Another great section is, I know we're kind of rushing through a lot of this material. We've got a great training section underneath the Agent Tool tab, which actually covers everything we're talking about. So we have a YouTube channel, the Vimeo channel, and then as you'll see on this screenshot, we've got a lot of great training videos you can access 24/7, whether you want to brush up on some actual product knowledge or information or software tips, or you just want to learn how to navigate the website. You can go to this section of our website and actually watch these videos in real time. We're constantly adding more and more videos to that section of the website so you can access it and learn about every little thing that comes up and all the new platforms that we're making available. Another great thing I want to mention, Bill talked about that E&O policy that we have for $400 a year. We also have an online CE access portal through Kaplan. What's great about this program is normally when you go to a state website and you look at all the different CE offerings, you've got to pay every single course that you take. With this online total access CE pass that we offer, there's a one-time fee of $59. What that allows you to do is actually get over 80 online courses. You have access for 365 days out of the year. You can go onto this website and complete as many CE courses as you want for that time period, or you can create additional courses and actually stock up on your CE credit. So that is available underneath that Agent Tool tab. Basically, just go to the website and you'll be able to access it 24/7. I mentioned the online underwriting tool. This is what I think to be one of the neatest features of our website. And a lot of agencies don't offer this to agents because it does cost per user. We make it available from day one. We have a great system underneath the underwriting tab called X-Ray. This is actually built into our term quoting engine, but what's so great about X-Ray is if you have a client that may be considered impaired risk, whether they have a history of cancer or stroke or heart attack, or maybe it's just a height and weight question, you can actually access the underwriting tab, click on that X-Ray logo, and again, since you're already logged into the Carrie Levinson website, you're going to automatically be logged into the X-Ray system. You can enter in every single piece of medical background information, however little or big it is on that client. You can then send it out to every single carrier at the same time. So you'll be able to actually shop the market informally without having to actually go to application. Now what that's going to do is it'll help you identify which carrier is best for your client before you go to application. So you can tell that client you have a way to find out which carrier is best. You're not going to have to go through multiple applications and waste all that client time. So that is a huge resource available, again, underneath the underwriting tab. In addition to that, we make all the quoting links and software available from our website. I kind of touched on this earlier, but you do have access to all the illustration software. You have access to WinFlex Web. We do have a brand new annuity quote engine that you can access, long-term care quotes, even disability income quotes. So everything is available directly from that website. One other thing I want to mention is when it comes to e-applications, we actually have more e-applications or drop tickets than any other IMO in the industry. And what we're able to do is each insurance carrier sometimes will come out with a new e-application process. So, for example, last year we were the pilot agency for North American's e-application system. So by accessing that e-application system, you can actually get into all those different platforms. What I love about e-applications is you can save about 4 to 5 days off of the policy cycle time just by using these different e-applications. So you can literally submit an e-application online without having to meet that client face-to-face. And in some scenarios, you can use some of those drop ticket applications and not have to go through the process of obtaining an email signature. So we make it very simple, very easy. If you haven't used e-applications, definitely give us a call. We can walk you through the entire process. Now, I mentioned before on how we took all the data from the various carriers and placed it on our agent website. This is a screenshot of the marketing tab. You'll see every single carrier listed. You'll be able to click on those carriers and access not only product guides, but also the brochures for the client. So that's available as well. There are probably over 2,000 documents hosted just on this one section of the website. Another great thing is we have an advanced marketing section. So whether you're interested in maybe an executive bonus plan, whether it's a corporate-owned policy, a buy-sell agreement, a key man policy, we actually have advanced planning attorneys that are on call. So if you run into a scenario that might be a little bit too complicated for something you're comfortable with, reach out to us. We can actually set up a three-way call with those carrier employees that are both CPAs and estate planning attorneys to be able to go through these scenarios. We can even provide specimen documents or contracts for any scenario that comes up. So whether it's key man, split dollar, buy-sell agreements, we have all the resources that are available for you right on that website. One other great feature that I want to talk about, we talked about some advanced marketing features. We have a one-of-a-kind software that's available to you at absolutely no cost. Normally it costs about $800 if you were to go right to the InsMark website, but by working through us, you have access to the InsMark software at absolutely no cost. So what's great is most illustrations are very difficult to present. The InsMark system is actually a software platform that integrates with the carrier illustrations. So what it will do is it'll actually provide you with a customized presentation for that client. As you can tell, some of these screenshots look a lot better than the standard illustrations. So whether it's a comparison of various insurance products, or you want to compare annuity products or retirement scenarios, the InsMark software is amazing. It'll go through A to Z and make it very simple for that client to understand. So if you're interested, we can actually send you the guest username and password this afternoon, as long as you're up and running with at least one of our carriers. Another great tool I want to talk about that's exclusive to our agency is the e-delivery platform. The days of getting a policy in the mail and having to put postage on it and then send it to the client and wait a week or two for the insurance company to receive the check and apply the funds, those days are over. You can literally deliver a policy the same day it gets approved. Now, the way this works is as soon as your policy is approved, you're going to receive an email. That email is going to have a copy of the policy. It's going to ask that you confirm the beneficiary, death benefit, and policy owner are correct. Once you do that, you can actually email the policy to your client. The client can review that policy, make sure everything is good, and they can actually sign off electronically on that policy. Now, they'll still receive a paper copy because most clients still want a paper policy to put in their safe or for safekeeping, but this will allow you to place the policy same day. It will also allow you to get paid much faster, and your clients are going to be covered much sooner. So if you haven't used e-delivery, give us a call. We've got a lot of great training videos, but I think our record is a policy being approved and then putting that policy in force and getting that agent paid about 35 minutes after it's been approved. So it's really revolutionizing the way an agent is operating, and of course, it saves you time and money, which is really, at the end of the day, the best thing about that entire platform.
Thanks, Joe. And especially if you're working our lead program or another lead program, you really need to know the basics of an e-application or drop ticket, electronic policy delivery, because you're selling over the phone most of the time. So, for a $20 a month policy, it's not worth getting in the car and driving, 150 miles to make a $200 commission. So, and especially the way that the times are changing, a lot of carriers now are pushing agents by adding incentives to use e-applications, e-policy delivery. So anyway, we're here to hold your hand and help you with that, and we have developed some great programs here in-house that's going to make things easier for you. Okay, so moving forward, I know this is a lot of information, and that's why I said in the beginning, just jot down anything that you're going to have questions about, because there's a lot of moving parts here. But we also know there's a lot of value here, so we wanted to touch on everything. Next up is our free agent website. Now, these days, everybody needs to have a web presence. I don't care if you cut lawns or you're a life insurance agent or estate planner. It doesn't matter. You need to have a web presence. the first thing people do these days is they run a Google search. Who is Bill Levinson? I want to see what he looks like, or I want to see how long he's been doing this. So as soon as you build your website, boom, that gives you your storefront, so to speak. You want to add pictures of you and your family and the family dog, or anything that you think will add value. We give you a complete turnkey platform at no charge to you. You can make it as simple as you want and be up and running in 3-4 minutes, or you can make it as complex as you want. You can add health insurance quote engines, annuity calculators. We have everything already for you. And again, you can customize it as far as you want. You pick from 15 different templates or backgrounds. You hit submit, and you're up and running. So if you want to get started, go to insprofessional.com, which is a website that we created. Just enter your information. As long as you are appointed and you're active with us, you get approved. You'll get an email right back that says approved, and it'll give you instructions from there. We even have videos that we put together that hold your hand every step of the way so you can get your own website up and running. And what's so neat is we have a built-in life insurance quote engine. And keep in mind, most quote engines charge you anywhere from $20 to $100 a month, okay, plus a activation fee. Everything is free with us. We even have a built-in health analyzer. So if your client says, well, this Banner Life quote looks great at Preferred Best, but how do I know I'm Preferred Best? Well, they can go to the health analyzer, put in as little or as much health info as they want to put in, and the system tells them instantly Preferred Best, Preferred, Standard. So then when they go to the quote engine, they know exactly where their class and premium is going to come in. The best part, when they put their information in, what they don't realize is the agent gets an instant email that says, hey, Bill Levinson just ran a Banner Life 10-year term quote on my website. So you can pick up the phone, call Bill Levinson, and make the sale. Okay? It's that simple, and that's all done in real time. We already did the legwork for you, so it's really a no-brainer here, once again. Okay, our Sell While You Sleep platform. Now, I love this because the way that times are changing, and they've done LIMRA research, and we have facts and data that proves the way clients are purchasing policies now is they want to go online. They don't want to see someone at their kitchen table at 8 o'clock at night on a Wednesday. They want to go online. They want to run a quote. If the quote looks good, they want to sign up instantly and have a policy sent. So we put together the Sell While You Sleep platform, which allows you to now sell term life insurance, critical illness. We have a medical plan and a guaranteed accident plan, all from your website and or social media pages. It works the same way. You get appointed. You get a custom link. Anyone that clicks on that link buys a plan. You get commissions and renewals for it. It's that simple. Okay, we're way ahead of the curve with this, and we want our agents to be as well. And the best part is you're seeing all of these tools and products and concepts. If you know any agents that you would say to yourself, wow, Marcy would love this, get her on board with us. We will do all the legwork. She goes in your hierarchy, okay, and you tell us what level or override you would like to make on her. And then you just go into our website, look at the hierarchy tracking tool. You can see all of your business and all of your downline's business in real time, so you know exactly what bonus and override you're getting at the end of the month. So there's a lot of value here, okay? I hope that you see that. We're really excited about this. We made it so simple, okay, to where you can actually integrate these Sell While You Sleep products and Lightning Term right into your website. Joe's going to show you exactly how this works so you know the next steps. Joe?
Yeah, thanks, Bill. So, of course, we talk about integrating these multiple carriers into the agent website. So what I did was I used the example of our Lightning Issue Term product. This is the product Bill mentioned that is actually allowing the client to be approved instantly. So as soon as you become appointed with that carrier actually sends you your own agent link. So we made it very simple. You'll see step number 2 is adding your link. We've got this neat little tool on that insprofessional.com website. You paste in your link, you hit add to my site, and then step 3 is that link automatically shows up on your agent website. You can customize it, you can change the logos, but now you have a platform to where you can move clients or send out email marketing blasts to actually push them to that website so they can go there, learn about you, and actually apply for all these different products. Another great tool that we've integrated is the social media packages. So if you're not using social media, or even if you have social media right now, whether it's a Facebook page, a LinkedIn page, a Twitter page, we've got some great tools you can take advantage of today. So the first part is, if you aren't using social media, we have a great package where we'll help create all your pages. We'll help write new content and help push contests and promotions so that you can actually drive traffic and reach out to both your existing clients, get referrals. That package is available starting today. Another great thing that we've just started about a month ago is the new Facebook quote engine. So if you look at the bottom portion of the screenshot, clients can actually go to your Facebook page, enter in their information, and actually run a quote without ever having to leave that Facebook page. So you can add this to any existing corporate page, or if you want to get up and running, we can actually integrate that for you today. The best part is there's a button for the client to hit that quote, and they can actually request more information. So not only can your website generate leads for you, but your Facebook page can also generate additional leads for you moving forward.
Okay, thank you, Joe. So we know how it can be very confusing with all these new names and terminology and links and social media, and we don't care if you're 17 years old or 78 years old, okay, which, believe it or not, we have all of the above. We're here to help you, and that's why we put the time in these training videos and webinars, and we all know, everyone in this office, all 14 of us knows that if our agents don't understand all of this technology and tools, then it's pointless, okay? We just did all of that work and spent all of that money and time for nothing. So we understand that, okay, and we've put together a training library to help you, and then, of course, know you can call us for anything. And this is just some of the videos that we put together. We have a Social Media 101, an intro into the social media world, if you will. We have a LinkedIn Quick Start. LinkedIn is great. This is a way that you can communicate with other agents or consumers throughout the entire country, okay? Just think to yourself, it's all about branding. You got to get your name out there as much as you can, and it really goes the same for us as an agency. It's the same concept. You need to get yourself out there. You need to drip on all of your clients and prospects by way of email and these social media pages, and eventually, okay, it takes a little time, but eventually the business will come. So imagine you have all these different things going on behind the scenes on autopilot, plus your everyday sales and what you do in your day-to-day work. Okay, when you combine both of those together, you have a very successful machine. Okay, and that's the whole point, by utilizing today's technology. So just the last slide here, I'm going to talk about the email blast marketing tool. Now, what we have done, we've teamed up with a CRM tool that allows you to upload all of your email addresses. You pick a template, okay, anything that you would like. There are different marketing ideas to attract clients, and you email blast it out. It has your name, logo, picture of you, your contact info, okay, and I suggest doing this at least once a month to all of your prospects and clients. Anyone you meet, this is how your mindset has to work. Anyone you meet, the first thing you do is you grab their name and email, okay, and you build this email database. So eventually you're sending out thousands of emails at least once a month, keeping your name out there. That's the name of the game. This is a free tool by working with Levinson, and we can show you how to get this going. But it really is a no-brainer. So with that said, we're just going to wrap up here. We're just under an hour, and I know that was a lot of information. And really the point that I want to stress, and the reason why we put all of these different things together, is ultimately to help our agents make more sales. Okay, it's very, very important that you understand the industry is always about changing, and that's exactly what we all need to do as an agent and an agency to keep moving forward. Otherwise, the industry will pass us by, and I think that the proof is in the pudding, and we can all attest to that.